Happy RAV 4th of July! In this video, we take the RAV4 on its first family camping trip into the North Cascades region of Washington.
Stop it, we're not saying that on camera.
Our destination is the Leavenworth, Lake Wenatchee area of Washington. We're hoping to find ourselves epic campsites with a view, hopefully something near the water, and something where we can just relax and enjoy the holiday. As it is with any road trip, as soon as we got out of town, we hit a huge snag in traffic. There was a fatal accident on the 2 due to some street racing thing, and so we decided to detour up to Wallace Falls State Park to get a hike in, stretch the legs, and look at some waterfalls, and boy did we. That hike was about 4 miles and it took about 2 hours to complete, and oddly enough, as soon as we were done, the traffic was clear and we were on our way to camp. The campsite we had originally booked was filled with trash, filled with people, and was probably one of the sketchiest places we had ever been. So we had to go hunting for a dispersed spot in the middle of the forest, and this is what we found. Of course, 4th of July weekend, everything was going to be crowded. So we found something off a forest road that would do just for tonight, and we made the most of it. Man, that had to have been one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life. Seared in its own fat on the scuttle, cooked to perfection, crispy outside, perfectly done in the middle. I mean, I don't want to pat myself on the back here, but that was an incredible piece of meat. However, the night was bittersweet because Emily and I didn't sleep a wink due to our tent being right next to some railroad tracks. No wonder why this spot was empty. We woke up happy because the Iceco fridge was still at 38 degrees, our battery pack still had juice in it, and we knew it was time to pack up and head to another site because we came all the way up here for something epic, and we still hadn't found it yet, so there was more exploring to do. Before we head out to the other spot, I wanted to take the time to show everyone how we pack the 3rd Gen RAV4 to fit enough room for camping for 2 adults and 3 pit bulls. And one of the best things about the 3rd Gen RAV4 is the storage compartment underneath the rear cargo area. You can see how much stuff we've shoved in there. Sleeping bags, blankets, fuel, cutlery, all kinds of stuff can fit in this little hatch here, and it really is a game changer in terms of our space because the 3rd Gen RAV4 isn't necessarily the biggest car on the road. On top of that, it allows for us to use the fridge in the back because there's an actual cigarette lighter plug back there. Believe it or not, the 3rd Gen RAV4 just kept impressing us so much on this trip, we decided to name this video Happy RAV 4th of July.
Oh boy. You gonna go to your spot? Up, move.
Good boy,
Go
Kodak.
down.
The Leavenworth/Lake Wenatchee area of Washington is world famous for its terrain, its views, its features, and a campsite next to a railroad track in the middle of the forest just isn't it. So we headed north in hopes of finding a much better campsite.
Nice. Ooh.
After a few hours of driving, we thought we hit the jackpot with this creekside campsite. Then we realized it was really covered in human trash and was super buggy. So we left the tent behind and we decided to explore a little bit more for something that could just be a little bit better. As we were exploring, we realized, man, we are so tired. In fact, the dogs are plumb tuckered out as well. So maybe we should just settle on a regular, good old-fashioned campsite in a campground. And I know that's not overlandy enough for all you purists out there. But boy, oh boy, did we hit the jackpot when we found this campsite just outside of Lake Wenatchee.
Now that we found the perfect spot, it's time to take a dip. Let's go. It's really pebbly, so I have a nice little walking stick. And the weather is perfect.
One of the things we rely on whenever we go camping are these thermocells.
We had an infestation of mosquitoes last night.
Yeah, our old spot was super bad, and these actually helped quite a bit on the old spot. I'm gonna switch out the pad. And they say with this size container and these pads, it should last 14 to 20 hours. Super easy, you just turn it on, and then you hit the lighter, and then you look inside to see the orange bulb, and if you see it, you may not be able to see it in there. It's working. And they do 15-foot radius. So we're gonna do one on the table, and one over by the chair so we can get this whole area covered.
Nice.
Another piece of kit that we absolutely love when we go camping is the scuttle. Tonight we're gonna do smash burgers. The best thing about a scuttle, throw the meat here, smash the cheese in, cover it up. It forms an encapsulation over the meat and the cheese. Scoop it up, put it in your bun, and you're done. And you can run the buns on the outside here and toast them up. It's real simple to make smash burgers at camp. And we're gonna start with an appetizer of summer sausage. Then we're gonna do buns, lettuce, these fixins, onions, cheese, and 85-15 patties on the scuttle. Real quick thing to make when you're camping. And courtesy of the Iceco fridge, everything stays nice and cool, ready for us to fire it up. So let's just get to it, because I'm starving. Are you hungry?
I'm so hungry.
Oh my God.
Wait, that looks delicious. Do you want to just try it first? It would go really well with cheese.
I know. We have some cheese. To pair with the summer sausage, we are having Eternal Sunshine Pineapple Mango Endless Orchard cider. And my favorite thing about this cider is it says celebrate everything, and that's exactly what we're doing. 8.4%, nice little cider and sausage appetizer. You want to heat up the scuttle just a little bit first, but then the number one thing is you never cook on high. Always turn it down. You can leave it this high to heat it up. When it comes time to cook, you must turn it down. Pro tip on a scuttle. So just a little bit of cooking oil, that's enough. We'll take a sacrifice bun and we'll spread it around just a little bit. Okay, and then that one's the dud. And then these should toast on the outside.
This is Mike's famous smash burgers, so listen carefully.
Oh, baby! Yeah, believe it or not, some people ask me for these smash burgers, so we're gonna do it. Okay.
Also a running joke, I was like, you should open a burger spot called Uncle Mike's Burgers or Uncle Mike's Pizza, because his pizza is also...
Thanks, honey. Wow, that's great. I'll get a spatula for these. Okay, one thing about a scuttle too is burger buns or burger meat will cook super fast. I mean, this is gonna cook in like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. These already look a little thin, so you can see the
Oh yeah, that's kind of
juice.
defrosted.
There we go. Already great temperature. And you do these one at a time. Don't try and do too many. You could probably do 2 at a time, but you're gonna make a big mess if you do 2 at a time. So 1 at a time. Is season your patty while it's starting to sweat, and you can see the patty sweating. This is garlic salt we got from local in Gig Harbor Mountain Farms, and we love to put this on our smash burgers because it has a little bit of a texture to it, and it gives it, oh my gosh, that's a lot, and it gives it a ton. But I can go like this. There
Normally
we go.
we'll sprinkle
Perfect.
it on.
Yeah, and you can hear it. It's caramelizing, it's smashing. Again, you don't want to cook these on high. You want to give them time to gestate. I could turn up the heat just a little bit. There we go. And then as you see the blood come through, or it sweat through the top, it's a good time to flip. You can see it's starting to do its thing here. And we should have a brown bottom. This is like if we have the skill. The bottom should be nice and brown. 3, 2, 1, here comes the flip. Perfect. Now, once that starts to sweat just a little bit is the moment you add your cheese. What we do with our smash burgers here is we cheese all around it and over the top. Then we take our lid and we cover her up. You might have to sacrifice a bun there. That'll help it steam and cook. And after that, we're basically ready to assemble a burger. Oh, we have pickles too. Nice and done. Here we go.
Okay.
This is what it should look like. You got brown cheese, not black, and it's still kind of smoldering on top. And then you can take all this brown cheese that's not gonna stick, and it's gonna go with the burger.
Should I bring the burger here?
No, it's fine. Look at that. Here we go. Over. And you get yourself a crispy cheese smash burger. People will pay extra for this crispy cheese, just to let you know. Okay, Emily's little mod is...
My favorite is bread and butter pickles.
Okay, here we go. They're kind of big. I mean, they could be chopped up a little bit, but they're gonna be nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Look at that smash burger. That is a smash. Here, give it a second. Look at that burger. Oh my god. Crispy cheese too.
Oh my god.
How was it?
So good.
Boom. And we're gonna fire up another one right now. Wow.
It's so good though.
As sun is setting in camp, one of the things that we cannot live without is a Devos, wow, super bright, Light Ranger. And I know you've seen so many Instagram ads and YouTube ads for Devos, but the reason why we swear by these Light Rangers is because right here you can get a motion activated switch for them. If my camera will focus. It doesn't want to. There we go, how about that? Right here you can get a motion activated switch for them. Come on, there we go, right there. And that way your light can stay off at your camp, but when you walk by your light, it'll turn on and illuminate the path in which you need. You can see the height of the light puts it way up above your head height, so all the bugs get attracted much higher than where you're sitting. And then two, that little sensor on there is like a 180-degree sensor. So we have it aimed at our tent down there, so if we get out of our tent, it'll light it up our path so we can go pee. And if we want to walk up in here to hang out or walk to bed, it'll light up. Another thing that the motion sensitive light switch is really good at is letting you know if an intruder is coming into camp. And in one of the spots we had earlier this week, we were really sketched out of like, is it safe? Is it going to be, you know, filled with wild animals? And actually, look at that, it just turned off. Let's see if Emily walks by, if it turns on. Actually, here, watch how it works. Boom. She just walked by and turned it on. That's incredible. So yeah, anyway, one of our campsites we heard a pack of coyotes, and so we put one of these out a little further away from our camp to see if it will trigger to turn on at like 2 in the morning if coyotes come by, and luckily it didn't, but it's great for a proximity sensor. Long tangent, I know, but we absolutely love it. If you're interested in getting one of these Devos Light Rangers, there will be a coupon link right here somewhere, and you can save whatever that coupon link is. Grab one, because this is probably one of the best camp lights we've ever used. Emily approves. That dog in the distance approves. After only getting around 2 or 3 hours of sleep the night before, I cannot begin to tell you how well I slept that night. Hearing the sound of the stream, having a smash burger in my belly, it was the best. But now it's the next morning and it's time for coffee.
That's it. Oh, it's hot. No. Is he resting his head on?
As you can tell, I wasn't the only one in a great mood from a full night's rest. After we were done with coffee, we cruised up to Lake Wenatchee to see what the hubbub was all about, and it was a great place for a morning hike / dog walk. Gosh, this is such a beautiful area. And now is a great time to pause and show you guys how the RAV4 sits with the Northwoods lift kit. Now, I have the 2-inch lift kit on this bad boy. I have 265/45 17 Nitto Nomad grapplers. And my thing I'm most happy about is the back of the RAV4 is not squatting. We have all of our camping gear. We have 3 dogs and my wife. And the reason why the back is not squatting is because we went with the upgraded spring rate in the rear to handle all the weight. And you can see I'm kind of like on a tilt the way I'm parked, but you can see the gap in between the rear tire and the fender, and it is totally not squatting. Here, I'll get a little bit closer. Perfect. You can also see how the car is sitting with the wheels and the tires, the offset of the wheels, kind of out a little bit more than factory, but not too far out. But my favorite thing is how the car rides with the Northwoods lift kit on here, with everything loaded up, because if you don't put weight in the back, it rides really stiff. And I know a lot of people complain about their RAV4s riding stiff, but with all the camp gear, the fridge, the dogs, everything, the ride is like actually perfect. It does not stiff at all. In fact, driving here on the highway, Emily and I were just remarking about how smooth the car felt because we put so much weight on it. Of course, the Nittos are extra load rated, so they're fine with the weight. And if any more people made roof racks for the RAV4, I would definitely throw a roof rack on there, but really stoked on how the car sits right now. We took one more detour since we were in the area. It was only a 15-minute drive. Kodak, come here. Come on. And this is called Glacial View. What is it called, honey?
Glacier View Campground.
Glacier View Campground. And they're not lying, because there's the glacier right there. And it seems like you have a much less crowded lake to yourself. And the cool thing about this campground is that's actually a camp spot right there, number 4. And there's a lot of bugs, just gotta warn you, but if you like water stuff and you want to be on the water, this is the spot. And you can go see a glacier way in the distance out there. This is incredible. Good girl, Leia. does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you see some of the products in the video and you really want to get them, make sure you click the links in the description below. There's a discount there for you. If you do buy anything at a discount, it supports us and allows us to do way more adventures in the RAV4. And that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully we see you guys on some more adventures in the future.